Hey there people, Cariocekus here, back with another review. So this time I will be taking a look at Crucible, the first game published by Amazon. So it's a hero shooter that tries but lacks a bit. A reminder that I also do stream over on Twitch where this footage actually comes from. Links for that in the description down below. But yeah, let's jump into the review. So starting off with gameplay, the game does not quite know what it wants to be. Is it a more classic hero shooter like say Overwatch, or does it try a more battle royale approach? Either way, both are somewhat lacking. There are two main modes, so Heart of the Hives, the more classic approach with two teams of 4 to be the first to collect 3 Hive Hearts, and Alpha Hunters, the more Battle Royale approach, in which you fight to be the last one standing, with teams up to 2 players, but only one can be first, so you might end up betraying your friends. So there is one map for all the modes, a very large map at that, which can feel empty. Moving across the map feels slow, especially since there is not much happening across it. There are points you can capture or some NPCs that show up now and then, but they offer no real challenge. Healing is done through medkits, which you gather from around the map or from med stations. There are also resource towers which your team can take control, giving them a steady income every few seconds. This resource is used to level up and can also be gathered from killing NPCs or other players. There are currently 10 different characters to choose from. They play different from one another. There are some customizations you can do to your character before a match. You can change 3 passives, these being from levels 1, 2 and 3, but everything else really can't be changed. Combat is done mostly by holding the left mouse button and aiming at your enemies. Abilities don't really feel powerful, and some are pretty bland, like the ability to sprint. All characters should have a sprint or a mount to move around the map because there is a lot of walking. Guns are also dull, being by how they sound or how they feel. They all feel the same while looking different. And of course, this being a free-to-play game, there is also a battle pass, which this has become a thing in most free-to-play games. So sound-wise, there's nothing much to be said here. Guns do sound a bit boring, they don't have unique sound to them, and sometimes I couldn't even tell if I was being shot at. If not for the hit markers, of course. Creatures around the map have the generic screech and stomping sounds. Visually, well, let's start off with the options menu, and things here don't look good. They are a bit lacking, as you guys can see in the screen. You can only choose from high or low, there is no FOV slider. Visually, my favorite part of the game was actually the characters and how they look. The map itself does not look like an alien planet. Sure, it has big plants and alien NPCs, but it just felt like it could be more original. It's a shooter with one map, lots of walking and not that much fighting. Due to the slow map traversal, lacking gunplay and abilities, the game got boring fast. Story-wise, it's a group of mercs who is sent to a hostile planet to secure resources. That's about it. You can also unlock some backstory into each character as you level them up individually. So overall, this first try of Amazon as a publisher is lacking. Felt like I was running very slowly around the map without actually doing anything. Mostly killing NPCs for resources and sometimes finding and fighting other players. The lacking abilities and gun do hurt any hero shooter, and this could have been done better. The game was not ready for release. It didn't know if it wanted to be a more classic hero shooter or a battle royale game. Overall, the game was slow and quite boring at times, but it is a free-to-play game, so you can always give it a try and see if you enjoy it yourself. That's it for Crucible, people. Quick reminder, I also do stream over on Twitch where I played this and chatted about the game. If you want to drop by, everyone is welcome. And as always, people, thanks for watching, stay awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one.